All right, guys, welcome back to the Lake Norman Business Podcast. This is Season 2. My name is Danny Decker, here with Richie Peplin as always, and today we have a special guest, Lynn Santomenna. I'm sorry I forgot your...
It's okay.
Correct me. How do you
Lynette,
pronounce it?
Santomenna.
Got it.
Santomenna. It's Italian.
Perfect. And you are with Race City Marine, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So before we dive in, I'm going to thank our sponsors real quick. So we are sponsored by the Excel Marketplace Breakfast, which is presented by New Song Church. And Excel is a quarterly marketplace gathering for entrepreneurs, business leaders, and those looking to grow in leadership. You can learn more about Excel, including the date of the next breakfast, at newsongchurch.org. And as always, we are also sponsored this season by Chapter 1 Films. So Chapter 1 provides high-quality video marketing services for business owners in the Charlotte, Lake Norman area. Their goal is to help businesses grow and tell their story more effectively using video. So visit chapter1films.biz to request your free consultation. So
Yeah, I need to do that. Chapter1.biz.
Chapter 1 is great, and Greg, who was a guest here earlier this season,
Yeah.
is just great guy, knows the ins and outs of video marketing, makes business owners look good. So everyone out there should definitely think about using Chapter 1. But Lynette, it's awesome to have you here. So tell us a little bit about Race City.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm excited. I love talking about marketing, Race City Marine, and everything we're doing. We started our business in 2008. My husband and I felt like God was leading us for him to quit his full-time job at GE as an executive there and start a new chapter in his life. And we really felt strongly it was going to be around boating. He's always been in the boating industry, except for the 20-year stint in the corporate world. But it's like God brought him full circle, and he started with just a bag of tools, a lot of prayer, and one little bay that his boat buddies, gave him a little spot to start repairing boats. And in 2008, as we all remember, the economy was crashing, and people were telling Matt he was buying up things from dealerships going out of business. He's like, "You're crazy. Why are you doing this?" And we just felt that strong desire and leading from the Lord that's what we're supposed to do. So at that time, he was just repairing one boat at a time, writing checks to keep going, and eventually he ran. Nautique's always been his brand, and the Nautique dealer didn't have any warranty center. So some of the Nautique owners found Matt and his passion and his skill set and started using him as a warranty center. And Nautique called and said, "Would you be the warranty center?" And he said, "Sure." And then a couple months later, they asked if he wanted to go up and against for the dealership to get the boat line and sell boats. And he said, "Sure, but I don't have $1 million. I don't have a floor plan." And of course, we went ahead and went up for the dealership, and we came in third. We did not get it. All the other bigger dealerships and people with a lot of money, they got first and second place. So we thought that was it. God had another plan, but then a few months after that, the Nautique rep called and said, "Hey, guess what? You got the dealership." And we're like, "What?" The other two didn't pan out, and I always say, "Isn't that just like the Lord, that you come in third, but you win?"
That's awesome.
So, and then we've been selling Nautique boats and just took on pontoon brand Barletta boats this year. So we're really excited. We're celebrating 11 years in business.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on your success so far. That's really awesome. And you guys are located in Mooresville?
Yes, we're in Mooresville at 123 Dooley Road. Right, if you go down off of 150 and turn onto Dooley Road like you're going to the high school, we're on the left there.
Got it. So for those of us, so Richie is a boater and knows everything about boats, and I don't know nearly as much. So what exactly do you do at like Marina? Like, are you just selling boats? Are you, like, tell me everything you guys do. Like,
Sure.
How does that work?
Yeah. We help customers and families and first-time boat owners or seasoned boat owners go through the process of finding that perfect boat for them and their family. We really pride ourselves in our experience, because we just don't want you to buy a boat that we need to sell. We want to figure out your family and your needs and how do you boat, where do you boat, what do you like to do on the water? So we sell, Nautique is a wakeboard, wake surf, and ski boat. That's what they specialize in, but we also get trade-ins, you know, that might be a deck boat or, right, and now we're into the pontoon market. So every family has a different need, and we're there to help them, but it's not just a purchase and then we're done. It's a experience long-term, and we want to help you through the service process and making sure your family's having fun and they're getting to do all of, you know, they know the boat well, and, you know, we'll go out more than once with families and help them through that process. So it's really a long-term relationship.
It's definitely a lifestyle product, right? So a lot of people use a car as like a very utilitarian, and you can just go just about anywhere, get oil changes, and, you know, find a Ford dealership and all that. But boating, it's a small world, right? The boat dealer network and everything, there's only so many, and there's only so many boat brands and everything. It's a small world.
It
Like
is.
a lot of you know each other.
Yes, very, very much so. And, you know, our expertise, we just pride ourselves in helping families with no pressure, you know, at a no pressure. You know, we want you to have a great experience. We want you to feel confident.
That's
you know,
awesome.
The process could be, you know, from a month to a couple years as far as families making that decision, because it's, you know, it's a luxury toy item that they get to use with their families and make memories, but it's also a process that you have to go through. So
Totally.
we really like to look at ourselves as advisors, not sales,
Yeah.
you know, but we like to help you through that process.
Well, that's great, and I really think like that's the best approach to sales anyway, is, you know, especially these days when there's so much choice available and where it's so easy to get information. Like, customers don't need someone to be pushy and like sell. They want to help them. You know, Greg from Chapter 1 likes to say, like, it's about helping someone buy. It's not selling to them, it's helping them buy.
Right.
And
right.
I just think that's a great way to approach it. So tell us a little bit about what the growth trajectory was like, because you guys started, and it sounded like, you know, a lot of us as entrepreneurs can relate to, you know, one check at a time to just scrape by at the beginning to getting to the point where you guys are now. So was it kind of gradual, or were there certain key turning points? What did that look like?
Yeah, gosh, it's really, we have really been blessed. I mean, we have just, some years we would double in size, and other years, you know, 30% increase year over year. It's just, just feel so blessed. We have come to realize over the last probably 3 years for sure that we exist as a business to support a ministry called Power Cross. So that's our other side of the story.
Cool.
For us. We started giving to Power Cross in maybe 7 years ago when we found out. They've been a ministry. They're in Statesville. They're like, I say, the movie The Blind Side times 200 boys, what they do and what they can accomplish, which is a whole nother podcast.
Wow.
Really what they do. But we're just so blessed. So we really feel like, you know, for us, we're Christian owners. And for us, you know, you just can't outgive God. And so we just feel like we're just so blessed, and we keep growing. And of course, the economy's strong as well.
Right.
You know, and we're in such a blessed area. Like, you know, this area, you know, there's so much wealth and abundance here. So, you know, we just have an amazing opportunity to really serve the community.
Yeah. Well, I love that you're doing that in a way, but also cognizant of sort of the opportunity and making a point to support, you know, other organizations that are doing really good things in the world too. That's super cool. So tell us a little bit about marketing. Season 2 here is all about marketing. So how do you guys spread the word? Is it word of mouth marketing for you guys, or are you doing things online? Tell us a little bit about your marketing strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the marketing. That's my thing, per se. I think marketing, you know, it's your reputation, and it's your message and who you are. You know, that's part of it. And then you've got your events, and then you have your social media and your email blasts and things like that. So there are different pieces of the marketing, and it's taken us some years to really hone in, like, who are we and what is our unique message, because everybody says you know, we're experts and we have the best product, and so there's all this noise out here. Oh, come for the best price, and
Yep.
There's
Best
a lot
product,
of that.
Best price,
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Yeah, or we're dealing,
Right.
So for us, it's been a process of meeting some awesome mentors, helping us talk about that. What is your unique message? And just writing out paragraphs and going through that, like, well, what makes you different? Why?
Well, you've got a good one. I could tell right from the beginning that you've done that work, because you sat down and, please repeat it, but you said something to the effect of, we exist to help, blah, 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 find the perfect boat for their, can you give me that again? Or was that just off the cuff? You said something like,
It's
we
in my
exist to
heart.
help. It was perfect,
Yeah.
and I just could tell.
Yeah.
And this is something we talk about a lot, is that, like, you really do have to start with your message when it comes to marketing. So many
Yeah.
people are just like, let me just get on Facebook, let me get on the radio or whatever. But if you haven't found a way to differentiate yourself, then there's really no point, because you look and sound basically like everybody else, just maybe with some different colors.
Yes.
So I love that you guys have done that.
Yeah. We exist to help families find their perfect boat. We are honored to be part of their story. A lot of other places might say be part of our story, but it's really not about us. For us, it's about you and your experience and your perfect boat. And lately I've been saying, buy the boat, make the memories. And just putting that strong message out, because it's really about those
So good.
memories.
That's so good.
That's a strong one.
It's really about those memories. And for example, I purchased a new car recently, and from one of our customers who bought a Nautique. So I was in there, and we were talking about payments and things like that. And I said, it's really not about the payment, it's about the experience and the memory. And
so
this dad whipped out his video of his son on the back of his boat, who's probably 5, and his older brother was on the back surfing, and the little brother was dancing. They had the music going, and it was the cutest video.
That's so good.
And the dad was like, this is what it's about. It chokes me up, because that's what we're helping to create.
Yeah.
I mean,
they buy the right boat, the
Yeah.
right experience, and that's
Yeah.
what they're going to get.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful memory.
Yeah, it just
That's just
brings
so amazing.
tears to my eyes.
No,
because
and I love it, and I can see that you're passionate about this, and that's so cool. But I just love it, because when that's what the conversation is about, like, the dollars and cents become almost irrelevant at that point.
It is.
It's not about the dollars and cents. It's about how you're making the world a better place. And really, any business should take that approach, in my opinion. But you guys have done that really well, and that's cool. Have you read a book called Story Brand by a guy named Donald Miller? Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay.
That sounds amazing.
You sound like you have, which is amazing. It's a great book. We've both read it, and his kind of central point is that we try to make ourselves the hero of the story, and our marketing becomes about how great we are. But that's the wrong way to do it. And the right way to do it is, how are we going to make our customers, our clients, how are we going to make their lives amazing? And when you flip that paradigm, like, then all of a sudden, it becomes a lot easier to really communicate in a way that resonates. So I really love that. That's super cool that you guys are doing that. I also like that you view marketing as not just one giant bucket. So many people, it's like, well, my marketing is, I do all these things in marketing, but there's different parts of your marketing that have different purposes.
Right.
You talked about your brand, you talked about events, you talked about some other things, and it's great, and it's a good organized way to look at it. So tell us a little bit about some of those other things, like events and other things that you guys do besides your message and besides just your identity.
Yeah, we are so blessed and fortunate to be in the boating industry, because our events are fun. They're on the water, or they're in the dealership talking about boats, and it's always a happy time. So we bring in pro athletes, and we'll have on-water demonstrations or demos where you can actually come out with a pro or just with your family and get to experience the boat. Those are the best events, because we always test drive a car. You want to test drive the car, but you also need to test drive your boat before you buy. You want to make sure your family's on the boat, you're experiencing it, and you're going, yes, this is my boat, or no, not quite this, let's try this one. So for marketing, it's about providing those opportunities for the customers to have those experiences, to really decide, is this the right boat for me? Or, you know, I'm thinking about a boat, could this, you know, be my style of a boat? So it's a lot of fun. We do open houses in the dealership where we just invite people to come in, and it's always great because we'll see new faces, and then we'll see customers come in with their families just to say hi, and we love that, and you know, have some snacks or meet Santa. We do a Santa event. We just try and really create a community of boating fun with our marketing. So those are like the event side.
I love it.
Of it. And then we do, of course, big boat shows. We've got a big boat show coming up, the Mid-Atlantic Boat Show, in January 25th, 26th, and 27th. But then we'll have open houses to have them come in now. You know, we're doing one this Saturday to have more of a one-on-one experience in the dealership before the show. So, but yeah, I'm trying to work more on creating a year calendar. You know, for the year. I haven't been able to execute that yet well, but
I hear you.
that's my goal this year. I mean, my next thing after boat show or before, is to just create that calendar of what emails do I want to send out, what you know, we know what summer events are we going to have, and just lay that out ahead of time. So.
What else do you use? Do you use Facebook? Do you use social media? What do you guys use to get the word out about your marina and about the event specifically?
Yeah, we have, of course, Facebook, Instagram, and a YouTube channel. I love video too. I'm a big video person. I'm big video about the family and about, you know, the experience or the team or the people. I'm all about the people. And then the boats too. We want to showcase the boats as well, but so I do that. We have an email blast that we put out as well to market, to let everyone know about events and things like that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Cool. So as we wind down here, so our audience are business owners, all pretty much small business owners here in the area. What would be, over your career and what you've learned at the marina, if you could give one piece of advice to somebody who's kind of in the early stages of building their business, doesn't have an unlimited budget, but you know, needs to grow, where would you tell them to sort of start, or what would you want them to think about in the world of marketing?
I would say, first of all, be authentic. You know, God has a unique purpose and a unique path for each one of us, and it doesn't look like anyone else. It's yours. You know, there's no such thing really as a competition or being competitive, because when you work in the competitive plane, you're operating more in fear. So be unique, because you have a unique path that only you can fulfill. And that's really helped me a lot with my marketing. Like, I like to look at what everyone else is doing just because, you know, it's smart. But I you know, just go down the path that is uniquely us. So find that unique message, and then just be authentic with who you are.
I love it. I love it. Cool. Well, Lynette, thank you so much for being here. This was really great, and congratulations on your success. And
Thank
I
you.
hope you guys continue to grow, and I'm sure you will. And thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. We're building a new dealership too. I forgot to mention that as well, which is huge
well,
news.
tell us about that. And also, I forgot to ask, and tell us how to learn more about you guys' website, things like that as well.
Yeah, it's racecitymarine.com, and we have a YouTube channel and Instagram as well. Cool. And Facebook, but we're on Dooley Road, and our new location is right next to Big Daddy's. There's 11 acres there. We just closed on that land.
All right, congratulations.
And thank you. And we expect the dealership to be complete sometime in the fall of 2019.
That's exciting. I bet there'll be some sort of grand opening party, maybe out on the water, something like that. That'll be awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool.
We'll have a big grand opening, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Cool. Well, we'll have to check that out.
That'd be
Sounds
great.
like a great time. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys. This was fun.
Course.